Disclaimer: Video producer not responsible for personal injury or damage to tools if you choose to replicate this activity. Replicate at your own risk. Alright, I'm going to show you how to make these wooden mugs. Here's my setup of tools. I've got a bag screen thing to put over my angle grinder to keep sawdust out. I've got a flat grasp disc on my angle grinder. I've got a 2-inch auger for my drill. Drill the holes in the center. And got some flat sanding disc to clean it up for when I'm done. And some hand sandpaper for the inside. And a wood rest for filing around the handles. Finish up with a sandpaper. And I've got this neat little thingamabobber here. That. I think they sell a version to go on a drill. I got it for an angle grinder. Works pretty good. But it's not exactly safe for an angle grinder. I broke the head off an angle grinder with it. So I made this little attachment, welded it up, that threads in the inside of this. I can take it and just thread it in the rivets. We used a 1/2 inch is all we're going to need out of here. Just basic wood drill bits. Well, let's get started. Here's my chunk of birch I milled with my chainsaw. I just cut it flat on 2 sides roughly. It will be sanded to shape with the grinder later. So first things we do is we're going to just find an area with no knots. We're going to just drill a hole with our drill here. Clear. Alright, so there's that part done. Right here, this kind of sticks out too far on the bottom, and you got to grind down so that this is rounded shape so you don't see that hole in that. $80, and they've got a deeper screw on the end to make them work. No, and I just couldn't afford that at the time, so I'm sticking with 2 inch. So you can kind of, where's my camera lens here? Kind of see what we're doing in here. Kind of rounding it out. Slow work. Here's the brush I just got. Use it for welding, but I'm gonna have to use it for this because lock your drill before you do this. Keep the wood shavings cleaned down and they'll shred a lot faster. Don't hit anything metal, they dull pretty easy. Alright, back to work. Let's put the camera on so you can see it in action. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to keep cleaning that end out, so let's put the camera back up and we're gonna figure this out. Still pretty slow. I got a bigger hole. I'm gonna go ahead and give my angle grinder a try. Seems to be sharp. You might want leather gloves to handle it. I got pretty tough hands, so it doesn't matter. You might need a wrench on it at times. I've done that once before with my angle grinder because it'll get on there pretty tight. So I'm gonna give it a try on my angle grinder, just see it. Not fast, but you do need to use this. So this battery-powered angle grinder is significantly slower than my corded one. It's going to be a downside at times, but I think in this case it makes this ball a little safer. We're going to keep giving it a try and see how it goes. Just to show you the difference in speed. Wasn't very long. You can kind of see the cone shape in there. I've done about a 1/4 inch wider all the way around. Dump this out. Clean out my grinder a bit, show you some progress, and keep going. I believe anybody who's got even just a little bit of some intuition and stuff can figure it out. Now you can see what progress you made. You kind of see the ring down there at the bottom. That's just kind of a bump out. I'll show you what it looks like in there to clean this thing off. See where that thing is pointing. See, it's pretty nicely rounded. Now we've done this main hole. We got our hole of our cup done. I think depth-wise we're about good. Next step is we're going to take a pencil. We're going to trace the shape of the cup we want onto that, including the handle. Pretty simple. If you're good at it, you may not even need to do that, but I'm going to suggest you give yourself at least a 1/2 inch of work room around it. Make sure your handle grain goes the direction of the grain of the wood like that. So let's come in here. We're going to swerve out about right there. We want this handle to be nice and thick, so we're going to give ourselves a bit of some extra room. The handle looks really sharp. Once you get done carving, you'll find that's actually about the right length. I learned that the hard way, so just telling you, your handle's going to be about right there when you get done carving. This all gets sanded off. You don't have to care. Pencil, marker, don't matter. Just use whatever does the job. All right, so now we've got to cut this out, and that's going to be a bigger project. I use a chainsaw for that. Something I don't have sitting over here. It's a cheap chainsaw that's done this job for the years for me. Let's go grab it and let's get it done. Put a lot of new parts into it over the years, but it works. Can't pull out the choke. Alright, there's that. Give it a try. Show you how it works. If you're strong enough, this is great. Your grind's pretty efficient. The more you can clamp it to something, the better. I don't have anything like that out here at the moment. Now, if I could clamp it on a block of wood with some clamps, it would be safer. I'm going to just put my foot here and I'm going to go for it. See how it goes. Careful on edges. So you gotta be careful when you're going down against the grain because it's got a lot more force that can kick back and damage stuff.
Doing pretty good. See, this is approaching its proper thickness. We gotta do the rest of it now. We'll find a rough outline. We gotta just do it by eye for the rest of it.
There, so I drilled a single row of holes, and I'm going to go on the edge, use this little bit so I can kind of overlap the holes. Takes a little practice here. Big chisel. So it's green wood, these fibers don't drill very well. See these little fibers here? I'm just taking this chisel, turn the blade like that so it shoots them away, and I'm just gonna stick it in here like this. I'm gonna see if I can hold both at once here. Alright, wood rasp now. Good old wood rasp. Kind of rusted at one point. Alright, the finish of this product will be shown in the next video. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.